Hello everyone, my name is Tedious and welcome to the second video on my Combat 3 bossing series. Today we're gonna take on another fairly easy boss, which is a giant mole. Now, unlike the Chaos Elemental, I haven't killed the mole yet before making this video, so I'll have to sort of find my way in optimizing the way I approach this. I hope you enjoy. I'm really excited for this series, especially when we get to some harder bosses in the future, so make sure to stick around and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to look at is which setup I'm going to use for Giant Mole. So I ruled out the ranged setup because I want to use range probably on another boss, and considering Giant Mole is pretty easy, I'm just going to use a melee setup, even though it'll be slower than the ranged setup. I obviously can't use range on every single boss if I plan to cap out all of my combat stats before remaking an account. Otherwise you would just use range and just remake an account after you max your range XP, but yeah. For this series, we're gonna keep one account as long as possible so that we can do as many bosses as possible on that one account. So we're gonna try to figure out which melee setup is gonna work the best for Giant Mole. So as you can see right here, I'm using the DPS calculator from Bitterkoekje. And you can see the Giant Mole stats on the right here. And you might notice that his stab defense is the lowest. So right now I'm looking at the setup we used last time on the Chaos Elemental to the left, and then to the right I've checked with the Event RPG to see if it might be better. But the Event RPG is a crush attack, so the Giant Mole is pretty resistant to crush attacks, so it's pretty logical that this won't work the best out of the melee setups. But you know, you can see it's pretty close to each other. The Red Topaz Machete setup is just a little higher DPS than the Event RPG. So let's compare to a different setup now with a stab bonus. Alright, so I loaded up the setup with stab, so I'm gonna use a bone dagger or an iron dagger. They have the same stats, but the calculator doesn't have iron dagger registered, so I went and took the bone dagger, which has the same stats obviously, and I changed the ring to a treasonous ring to give us some stab bonus as well. And you can see the DPS is a little bit higher as well as the accuracy because of the lower stab defense from the Giant Mole. So I think this is a setup we're gonna go with. As you can see, the DPS is about 0.005, so on average it should take us 200 seconds to deal 1 damage, which is just over 3 minutes, so it's not too bad. So yeah, we're gonna go with this setup and see how it goes pretty much. Okay, so here we are. This is the setup I'm bringing on the level 3 account. Got my bone dagger, my glory, my regen bracelet and the treasonous ring to boost my accuracy but not increase my max hit to 2. Using the super attack potions again to boost my accuracy a little bit. And I also got 4 fire making so that I could light a candle lantern, so that I don't have to bring a normal candle or a torch, because I'm pretty sure that they get extinguished when the mole digs. So with this candle lantern I should be safe. So yeah, this is basically the setup. Okay, so I think this is the setup I'm gonna bring on my alt account. Basically the plan is to draw aggro with Wind Strike, because the mole isn't aggressive, so I have to draw aggro on my main account one way or another. But obviously I have to be on Lunar if I want to cast Vengeance. So the plan is to actually boost with an Imbued Heart, because I only have 94 magic. So I can do spellbook swap into the normal spellbook, and then cast Wind Strike on the Giant Mole to draw aggro, and then I can continue being on Lunar spellbook while casting Vengeance. Now first I'm gonna try to just take continuous damage and just see how much damage I can do with recoil that way, and then just teleport away when I'm low HP to stock up on food again. Just gonna see how that goes. If it's not a great method, I'm just gonna use Prayer the next time and only use Vengeance to deal damage, but we'll see how this goes and then maybe swap later on. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention is that I also need the Felidor Shield, I believe, in order to use the Mole Locator option from the diary reward. So let's see if I can now actually locate the mole if I dig on the hill. Proceed regardless. Yeah, okay, now I've got the arrow. Got my level 3 ready right here. Time to start. And I'm gonna use the spellbook swap, like I said, to go to the normal spellbook. And now I can actually draw aggro with Wind Strike. There we go. Start casting Vengeance, and time to go on the level 3 account. Alright, we're on the level 3 account, gonna pot up and start attacking. I'm on defensive mode because I kinda wanna keep my accurate style for harder monsters. The mole should be pretty easy as well, so just gonna stay on defensive, probably aggressive on other easy monsters. So yeah, let's see how long it takes. Oh, there it goes. The first dig. I'm out of food on my main account, so I'm gonna bank real quick, get some more food, and then teleport back. I'm thinking about maybe bringing food on my level 3 account next time, so that I can just trade over the food once I run out on my main account, because it looks like I get it to about half HP with one inventory on my main account, so it's probably possible to do one full kill if I bring 2 inventories using my level 3 account, and just bank with both accounts after each kill. So I think that'll be the best idea, but we'll see. Okay, I made a slight mistake. I actually went into the Clan Wars portal on my main account and it reset my magic boost from the imbued heart, so I can't cast spellbook swap at the moment and I have to wait 2 more minutes until I can use my imbued heart again. So I'm just gonna sit here and hope nobody crashes in the meantime. Okay, so while waiting, I actually went to look at the wiki page for the giant mole. And apparently it only digs under the ground once it reaches half HP or under, so it might be a good idea to keep it above half HP while I'm still attacking on the level 3 to deal the 1 damage, so that I don't make it burrow and I don't have to actually chase it all the time to deal 1 damage. So I'm gonna keep it above 50% HP so that it doesn't dig yet. That's probably a good idea. Anyways, my imbued heart is ready again, so time to spellbook swap and continue. Yeah, because now it's digging all the time and I have to spellbook swap every time I need to redraw aggro, so it's a bit of a hassle and probably not the best way to go about it. It's literally digging every attack and I'm about to run out of energy. Oh wow, so it can even dig if you just hit it with Vengeance and recoil. Or maybe it was from my Wind Strike attack, that's also possible. Well, it's been about 30 minutes now, haven't hit yet, spent most of my time walking around, but I won't give up. One of these attacks will soon hit 1. Okay, so clearly even the recoil effect can make it dig, which will make these kills a little bit longer than expected, I guess. Finally, after 50 minutes it happened. We got our 1 hit in. Oh my god, I think it's safe to say that if I restarted the kill after it got to half HP, I would have probably already gotten 1, but here we go, boys. The first kill coming in very soon. Finally. What a struggle. 1 more hit. Alright, this Vengeance should seal the deal. There we go. And we got sharks. Wow, if this one had a timer it would say like almost 50 minutes. Interesting. Hey, we completed the hard task as well. Well, at least we learned some things for the next few kills. Definitely gonna keep it above 50 health while still trying to hit the 1 damage on the level 3. And then after that, you know, the kill will be much easier. Okay, so let's get ready for the second kill attempt. This time I'm changing the setup a bit, like I said before. I'm bringing an inventory of food on my level 3 account so that I can trade it over once I run out of food on my main. I'm also bringing proselyte armor on my main account so that I can actually pray during the first 15% of its HP and just use Vengeance probably in that time, so that I have enough time to try and hit a 1 on the level 3 before it starts burrowing its way through the tunnels. And so I don't have to chase it anymore like the last kill, so let's go ahead and give it another go. And there we go, we already hit a 1, very nice. Didn't take too long at all, so now it's just recoil and Vengeance. Okay, yeah, so it did dig right there. Don't have to follow my main anymore because, you know, I just have to cast Vengeance and recoil, so No need to follow on the level 3 anymore, just gotta wait until it dies. Hey, kill number 2, and we get a tooth half of key, not bad. At least this one only took like 6 minutes, so much shorter than the previous one, that's for sure. Let's go do 8 more. With this method it's pretty easy, still got some food left on the main, so just gonna bank again, restock and get the next kill, and I'll show you guys the loot. Kill number 3, and we get an Amulet of Strength. Not bad. I think it took about 10 minutes again, so pretty decent speed for these kills. Well, good thing I didn't hit yet, because this guy just logged in and started ranging them all. What a champion. Closing in on kill number 4. Let's hope it doesn't burrow away anymore. One more hit surely. Hey, there we go. What do we get? Some death runes. So, as I'm getting close to this 5th kill, I guess I had a bit of an epiphany just a moment ago. Why the hell am I using Spellbook Swap into Airstrike when I can just bring a flower and hit a 0 that way, because I can get 100% melee splash on the normal account? I don't know why, I just sort of got stuck in the mind of being a level 3 I think, and thinking I couldn't guarantee the 0. But yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to bringing a flower, because that way I don't have to waste as much runes on spellbook swapping all the time. But for now, let's finish off this kill, which is very close. Just one more hit, I think. This vengeance should finish it off. There we go. And we get oyster pearls? Question mark? Interesting drop. Alright. Let's switch it up to flowers, because that'll save us a lot of money, I think. Alright. There we go. Got myself some flowers, a berserker necklace, and the odium ward, which gives us minus 72 in crush bonus, so this will grant us a 0 hit at all times, and I can use this instead of splashing with wind strike. So that way I don't have to spellbook swap all the time, I can just keep my lunar spellbook for vengeance and use this to attack the mole to draw aggro. Okay, first kill coming in with the improved flower setup for the adamant longsword. Kill number 7. And we get some blood runes. Hey. Kill number 8, and we got some U-locks. I think that's like the pretty decent drop that Mole has, are the U-locks, so not too bad. Basically been logged in for 1 hour and we got 5 kills in this session. So I think it's safe to say that the average kills on Mole with this method is about 5 kills an hour, maybe 6 if you're lucky and you're like doing it very well. So yeah. Pretty decent rate, not too bad. Kill number 9 for some air runes. Just 1 kill to go until we finish this boss off for the series. Shout out to Meldon. The 10th and final kill for some more air runes. Unfortunately again we didn't get the pet, but of course we only do 10 kills, so it's to be expected. It looks like we gained 43 defense XP this time around, so we got 5 XP 3 times I believe, because we had 27 XP from the Chaos Elemental. So it looks like we can only do probably 3 more attacks, or maybe 2, because you know, if we get another 5 damage, 5 XP hit in, we'll be too close to the level to do another attack. So yeah, there we go, that's the giant mole done. Let's look at the loot. Okay, so the final loot, let's see, we got 10 mole claws, 13 mole skins, some runes, 4 sharks, big bones of course, U-locks once, and then some more random stuff, for a total of 184k, not too bad. Okay, so like I said earlier, it's probably an average of around 5 giant mole kills per hour. So considering the drop rate for the pet is actually 1 in 3000, it would take around 600 hours to get to the drop rate for the pet with level 3 accounts. And I think it should be around 43 accounts if you cap every melee stat and range level until just before you hit level 2. So yeah, 43 level 3 accounts, around 600 hours is what you're looking at if you want to go for the Giant's Mole Pet on a level 3 account. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments down below which boss you want to see next. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay in touch with the new episodes. And I'll see you guys in the next one.